All right, y'all. So check this out, right? So boom. Shout out to the Love and Hip Hop T for reposting this, right? It says 209 million people. What is that? 2,209,000. I don't know. Tune in for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 7 premiere, and 1/960 million people for the second part of the Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion. So once again, Love and Hip Hop is coming in 4th and 5th place for the top 150 original cable telecasts. You know, WWE basically runs things in this age demographic, you know, 18 to 49. But it's wrestling, you know, like, what do you expect, right? Freaking wrestling. I think wrestling might be America's real pastime. Who cares about baseball? No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, the Love and Hip Hop T said Mona knew what she was doing by asking Erica Mena again for Love and Hip Hop. Nail painting emoji behind the way. Congrats to the whole Love and Hip Hop Miami cast for receiving their highest ratings of the season. Laughing out loud. Now, for the record, Love and Hip Hop Miami season 1 was an absolute wash for me. It was terrible. You know, the storylines were so terrible. The gay love affair storyline, the cheating. Amara La Negra's storyline with the afro and all of that stuff, the colors and stuff. Oh, I hated it. I really hated it. It was a lot of wasted time on there. I really wanted to hear more music. There was barely any music. Bobby Lights is a good rapper. Amara makes good music. Veronica makes good music. Steph LaCour makes good music. You know, those are like my favorite people from the show. Those 4. And, you know, Veronica's my favorite, like all-time favorite. Of course, Veronica Vega is my girl. Amara La Negra is like what? Like hottest chick on the planet. Like, she's Portia pretty. Like, what the hell? Woman's fine as hell. But the show honestly was terrible, because I got tired of hearing about the afro stuff and the colorism. They come back for season 2 talking that crap, they might see a huge dip in ratings, a huge drop off, because it's like we really don't want to see that crap again, and we don't want to see gay guys fighting. That's another thing we don't want to see. There's a lot of stuff about Love Hip Hop Miami. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they have some awesome people on their cast. I mean, they have freaking Rashida Frost. During the last reunion show for season 6, when they said Rashida's name, the crowd screamed so loud it was ridiculous. You know, we love Rashida. Let me see, they brought back Erica Mena to replace Jocelyn Hernandez. Erica Mena is freaking awesome, but come on now. Even Erica Mena can't say Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's so bad this season. Hopefully things will pick up and it will get better. But that first episode, I was just like falling asleep, you know, slobbering on myself. I was like, oh shoot, there I go. Yeah. Fell asleep about 11 times watching that mess. Then you put Jessica Dine's big old booty back in the screen. Maybe that'll help to plug up some of these holes. I mean, Jasmine Blue Washington's fine as hell, but her fine behind couldn't even save it. Mimi and Tamir Young, fine lesbian couple, they couldn't even save it with all that fine and all that licking. Let me see who else. You know, it's just crazy, man. Like, they have an awesome cast. They have some beautiful women's and very, very interesting people. But the show is just bleh. Maybe that episode where they go to the farm and they're riding the horses or whatever, maybe that'll help save it. Panamanian Goddess, aka Estelita Quintero. Oh my lord, woman's fine as hell. Stevie J Singer. Ooh, the Panamanian Goddess. Fine as hell, but she can't even say the show, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. Honestly, they need Jocelyn back. Carly Redbone's fine behind, can't even say the show, y'all. This is all my opinion. Hopefully things will pick up. I predict it will at least get somewhat better. But come on now. I can't wait for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood to come back. Love and Hip Hop New York was pretty good for season 8. I had to tune out 6 and 7. It was couldn't deal with it. Thankfully, they came back with season 8, and they had Safari up there, Dream Doll. A lot of people that just really, you know, Brittany F. Taylor, the F stands for fine. They had some awesome ladies come back and save that show, man, for real. I was about that tune out. I told y'all a million times, Love and Hip Hop New York was my favorite, and then Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm sorry, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Jesus Christ. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was my second favorite. But man, after Love and Hip Hop Miami season 1 was so terrible, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 7 is starting off stinking, I don't know, man. Like, I'm still gonna watch. I mean, you know, Aunt Mona is my auntie in my head, and she stays putting fine women's on the show. If the women weren't so fine, I would have to tune out, y'all. But I'm gonna keep tuning in and see what's gonna happen, and hopefully the shows will pick up. But Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is gonna be the one to watch. You know, A1 and Hitmaker, aka Youngberg, just got stuck up at the studio. Crazy. A1 and Lyrica are no longer a couple. On the good side, you got Princess Love and Ray J having a baby. Moniece is coming back. Flip it back to the bad side. Masika Kalisha's fine behind, and Keisha Cole's fine behind. They're not going to be there. Flip it back to the bad side. Your man Zell Swag is still wilding out on social media. He went and got himself fired from the show for attacking, what's his name? Ray Cunningham, the Running Man. That was a shame. All of that was just terrible. He shouldn't have put his hands on that man like that. Flip it back to the good side. K. Michelle is coming on the show to replace Keisha Cole. We lost one dime and gained a new one. It would have been better with both of them there. But anyways, y'all, what do you guys think about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? What is your favorite? Why is it your favorite? What's your least favorite? Why is it your least favorite? I think Love and Hip Hop Miami might be my least favorite, because I mean, it just, you know, how do I describe it? It was boring. I got tired of hearing about Amara's hair, because that kind of took over the whole show. And it's like, you can't have a whole series dedicated to this woman's freaking hair. And that's what I felt like when I was watching it. They also didn't show enough of my baby Veronica Vega with her fine self. So I was hella pissed. I was still there with my bottle of lotion, rapping hand movement every episode, but still, you know. What else? My favorite was Love and Hip Hop New York. I think Love and Hip Hop Hollywood has replaced Love and Hip Hop New York as my favorite, because the previous 2 seasons were so bad. And but Love and Hip Hop New York is, I guess, a close second favorite at this point. And they just have very beautiful women, and you know, they're just very interesting on those shows. I mean, they have interesting personalities. Safari's hilarious, Ray J is hilarious as far as the guys are concerned, and then you have the women. Lyrica is just so likable. Just love Lyrica, her positive spirit. Moniece, y'all, I have to tell y'all why I love Mo. Mo is just freaking awesome. So shout out to Moniece. Let me see who else. Love and Hip Hop New York. Who would I like on there? Who's just like really standoutish? Brittany F. Taylor, dope rapper. Mariah Lynn, dope rapper. They're both hella cute. What else? You know, I could go all day about Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm just trying to remember who's on there, because like my mind's trying to blink. Aisha Diaz. I mean, come on now. That's not some eye candy. Ashley Diaz is the one with the lawyer guy, Navarro. Aisha Diaz is her fine sister. That's the model. Oh my lord. Woman looks like Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. Came to life. You know, just a bunch of fine women's and interesting storylines and everything, my Jesus. Alright, y'all. I gotta go. And I know y'all Negroes can't wait for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood to come back so you can see Tia Marie again. Alright, y'all. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Hit the notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Meat Magazine on YouTube, Meat Magazine on Twitter, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment below. Which one is the best? Which one is the worst? Why? And who are your favorites? And do you miss Jocelyn? I know I sure do. I miss Jocelyn and all that Puerto Rican booty. Oh, and a special shout out to Erica Mena for coming through and saving the day once again with her Mena Mondays. I told you that when the Queen came back that the ratings were going to come in soaring in the show. Well, I was wrong when I thought the show wouldn't be boring, because the show was actually terrible. But Erica Mena saved the day once again. Estelita Quintero is saving the day. We watched for Erica Mena, Estelita Quintero. I'm so stupid. Rashida Frost, my boo thing, And who else will we watch for real quick before I go? Let me try. I'm trying to think. When mine's on the break. Who else is on the? Blink. I can't even talk. Who else is on the cast? I'm trying to figure it out. There's somebody I'm forgetting. It's rolling off the top of my itchy tongue. Who's the hell I'm forgetting? Is somebody fine? Oh Lord. Somebody in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm forgetting who. Will we watch the show for YouTube or whoever you are? I can't remember. Jasmine Blue Washington with her fine self. That's who. Hey, I can't wait for Playjoy and Keely the Boss to pop up, y'all. Very interesting. And as far as Tokyo Vanity is concerned, hey man, shout out to Tokyo Vanity. You know, I heard that y'all Negroes love her, so I can't wait to see what she's gonna do on the show, other than attacking that man that was probably seeing some woman behind her back or whatever. I saw little previews, and I'm like, what the hell is this crap, man? All right, y'all, I gotta go, man. Before somebody says that I'm fat shaming.